Yellow duckies, let's get back into the game. Use the other potion and here we go. Weaken poison. That is lovely. I'm still silenced. I can use. I just gotta get rid of them. Stun resistant, but he got slowed. There we go, bleeding. I need to bring it back up. Keep me alive. Layer of weakness. Another layer of bleeding. Yes! Warlord Blayn falls. For all of his arrogance, he was just another petty bully with delusions of grandeur. Haven's soldiers have to dispose of them all the time. In fact, getting rid of petty tyrants is one of the services Haven offers to its vassals. Now that he is gone, the Quarry might be able to ship stone to Fort West Bay. Perhaps you could look around and see if there's anyone still in charge here. And that would be the Quartermaster. Chieftain's Fame. I'll take that. Hopefully we don't run into anything else. Wood, because we need more wood. And go up and hello. I killed Warlord Blayn. Jenna smiles. We know. We watched the battle from the top of the pit. Glorious. We're all very grateful. However, we aren't sure what to do. This quarry was owned by Castle Andesite, and their master are gone. Probably dead. It is a harsh time, and we have nowhere to go. Owen are free to come and go. Haven can provide its own workers. I'm grateful. Haven is very generous. I'm sure many of us will stay here until we find other places to go. Haven workers will be welcome. We will send stone to Fort West Bay as payment for your help. How are things going now? Some of the Owen decided to stay, for now. We have been working with your laborers to work and shape the stone. Then Fort West Bay buys it. This gives us a safe place to hide until the violence finally ends. Yay! There's a camp here. But first things first, let's fast travel up to the fort because we need to get our stuff back and be leveled. So let's get that. Let's do knockback. And get another level of legend. And Restoring rain. That one. Yes. Okay. And this. Of course, this is the issue. We don't really have that much coming in. We definitely don't have. Let's see. Fireball. Circular area. Shockwave. Cone-shaped. A construct. Let's do the construct. I keep forgetting about the cultural ones. I really should make use of those. Alright, so that was okay, and that camp looking place was down over here. Let's save before we go in here, because this might be trouble. You find a large force of Owen rebels camped out here on blasted land in a thick grove of dead trees. When you try to approach them, their guards stop you at the entrance of the camp. Hello, Havenite. Surprisingly, they have no idea who you are. We welcome you and wish you peace. However, there's a war here, and we don't want you involved. Havenites have not been kind to Owen in the past. Please go. There's a lot of them, and they are rough, war-hardened, and well-armed. You leave them alone. It's understandable for them to be uptight about all this. Let's explore it. Poke around inside. You don't find anything valuable, but then again, neither have the prospectors. You do, however, find the arachnids who were drawn by the refreshing shade and cool of the tunnel. Scorpions have trapped you inside the cave. You will have to fight your way out. Lovely. It's all just so very lovely. All the time. There we go. Now that the bugs are dead, you're able to search the mine at leisure at last. You don't find anything worth taking. Okay, so that's one down. Let's come over here, explore this one, and more scorpions. I don't know what I'm humming. I'm just humming because I can. I've actually been spending a lot of time now, for one thing, playing other games, just to relax, because honestly, for the longest time I was trying to figure out how to manage my time with recording and not being able to really play games on my own time because I was too busy editing and I couldn't really play anything besides, you know, it's a lot of back and forth, you know. But Captain Zanuck and I recently were playing like Crash Bandicoot, the N.Sane Trilogy, and we got that for the Switch. I wish I had a Switch at home, but it's Captain Zanuck's Switch right now. We just both play it. And honestly, I never noticed just how hard in comparison the original was to the second, and then how easy the third was by comparison. It really, really was a big jump there. And I mean, I get it, I do. A lot of older games, if you go back to them, you will find that a lot of them have a lot more to them, and it's mostly finding things within them. Because it very much was, you know, nobody held your hand in games back then. It was all a very, very high learning curve. You know, if there was a special thing that you needed to find, you had to find it yourself. Especially at that point in time when it really wasn't a situation of like, oh, game guides were a major thing. There were some, but there really wasn't that many that went into major detail about where you would find like special gems or anything like that. The majority of it was literally just you playing around in the game, trying to figure out exactly where things were, and then going there and doing things. And it was fun to kind of backtrack to that again, but at the same time, I will say that I had such a hard time that I very much spent a lot of my time in the game kind of going back and forth, grabbing more wait, let's see. Now the bugs are dead, you'll be able to search the lines at leisure. In the back of the cave you find something of value. There is a cache of quality stone as well as some silver ore. Make note to send some soldiers out to collect it. Okay. Let's go back to Fort West Bay because I died. But yeah, it was nice to go back to, but at the same time, it was very, very, very frustrating to play. I spent a lot of my time going back and forth and trying to just... It's a large force of bull soldiers patrolling the land, operating from the Baleine gates. They stop and interrogate all who pass through. They recognize you immediately. They tell you that the gates have been instructed to let you pass. already been there. I spent a lot of my time going back and forth, getting more lives, more scorpions. Not more scorpions. I didn't get more scorpions. I don't have scorpions, but yeah, it was nice to go back and revisit, but I will admit my favorite out of all three of them was the third one, because I could get through the levels without screaming. It's always better to be able to get through something without screaming at it. You know, you want to be able to play a game because it's fun, not because you're struggling to figure it out. Although I will also say that the second one didn't really do a very good job of detailing your abilities in it. It wasn't until about 3/4 of the way into the game that Captain Zanuck and I really learned that there was a slide jump ability. And I know, again, that's just part of the, you know, no hand-holding kind of thing. But it did kind of, The road through the arid valley is lined with stone pillars and bleach bones. Bones are human, they're gruesome trophies, giving a hint of what lies ahead. Maybe we don't want to go this way, maybe we want to go back this way. Yes. And I think it was more a matter of, number 2 wasn't something that I played a whole lot, and Captain Zanuck really wasn't. Crash Bandicoot, he was more, Mario and, fighting games, Mortal Kombat, that sort of stuff. So, we did have a bit of a difference in our gaming styles when we were younger. Here we go. Blasted Pit. You enter the Blasted Pit. It's yet another of the Wolves' quarries, but with a difference. You cross a rickety bridge over a massive chasm. Below you, you can see flows of lava. If you fell, death would be assured. It's painfully hot. Rivers of magma slowly ooze down into the pit below. Whatever they extract here, it must be very precious to justify the risk. Because the environment is so hostile, much of the work is done by magical constructs. You see them puttering around ahead, moving around boxes and shoveling stone. Box. Wood. We will take that. He said that there was a monster issue here, I think? Didn't he? Let's see. Let us investigate. Oh. There's a sage. There's only one human in this distant outpost. He is an old mage. Very old, but his eyes are bright. He takes you in at a glance. Ah, the promising young princess of Haven. Dismissed by money, but a diamond in the rough. And I know diamonds, yes. I'm a sage Ilon. Welcome. Tell me about this quarry. Ah, it is a unique place. Limestone? Flint? No. No such humble stones here. In the deadly fumarole, we extract crystals, precious stones, so much in demand in the workshops of Haven.